Fragile ceasefire deal between the US and Iran is threatening to crumble, with the Islamic Republic closing the Strait of Hormuz after Israel unleashed a wave of strikes in Lebanon, killing hundreds of people. Hours after the ceasefire was announced, Israel struck busy commercial and residential areas in central Beirut without warning. Iranian officials and Pakistani negotiators are adamant Israeli attacks in Lebanon were part of the 10-point ceasefire agreement. Israel and the US have denied military action in Lebanon was part of the two-week peace plan. Vice-President JD Vance is heading to Pakistan to lead the US negotiating team. Mr. Vance reiterated strikes on Hezbollah targets in Lebanon was not included, but says Israel has now agreed to show restraint.
I think the Iranians thought that the ceasefire included Lebanon, and it just didn't. We never made that promise. We never indicated that was going to be the case. What we said is that the ceasefire would be focused on Iran, and the ceasefire would be focused on America's allies, both Israel and the Gulf Arab states. Now, that said, the Israelis, as I understand it, again, I'm supposed to get a fuller report when I get on the plane, have actually offered to be, frankly, to check themselves a little bit in Lebanon because they want to make sure that our negotiation is successful.
Iran has suggested it would be unreasonable to proceed with talks to forge a permanent peace deal following Israel's bombardment. Speaking publicly for the first time since the US and Iran agreed to halt military action, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says his country still has military objectives in the region.
A temporary truce of 2 weeks was implemented overnight between the United States and Iran, with full coordination with Israel. No, they didn't surprise us in the last moment. Now, I'd like to emphasize, this is not the end of the battle. This is a stage on the way to achieve all of our goals. We have more objectives to complete, and we will achieve them, either through an agreement or by resuming the fighting, because we are prepared to return to combat at any moment necessary. The finger is on the trigger.
האצבע על ההדק.